Cancer. How are you? I'm going to be doing your love reading this evening. Welcome to Tarot University. I'm going to be doing a 9-card spread this evening, and it's going to be relating to your energy, your partner's energy, and then the blocks that you have, and then the outcome, okay, that both of you have. This is going to relate to Cancer, rising, Sun, Moon, or Venus. And so if you have any of those placements in Cancer, this reading could possibly relate to you, right? It is a general reading, so we have to know that. It's not a personal reading. So take it as it resonates. It can go crisscross or swap, vice versa, however you want to call it. If your energy sounds more like your partner and your partner's energy sounds more like you, just swap it out. Okay, so Cancer, from May 15th to May 31st, this reading is going to be all about Cancer and their love life. So I hope you all have been doing good. Let's get started. Okay, that's your energy, Cancer, your partner. The two of you together. I don't know why I put that there. And this is your side over here. Like I said, it can go either way. Let's move this back here a little bit. So right there is good. Okay. All right, Cancer. So right off the top here, I've got the Lovers in the reverse, okay? So there's love in your life. It may be that you had a falling out with a partner who you're in love with. This can be indicating that, it's a temporary fallout. It can also indicate a permanent fallout, okay? It's just going to depend on how the cards come out. All right, so I am going to do clarifications. That's why I do clarifications, right? Is to see which way this thing is going. All right, so we have Lovers in reverse. Maybe finding it hard to love. It could be that you have given up on love. For some of you. Tired of waiting for love, I got. Why is the Lovers here for Cancer? For their energy coming into May 15th through the 31st here. Why does Cancer have the Lovers card in the reverse? And I do shuffle my cards very well, very good, before I do the reading, okay? So I just want you to know that I really do shuffle everything really good. Give everything a chance to go whichever way it wants to go while I'm focusing on your energy. Okay, so, all right. Starting to get stiff there. Let's see here. All right. Okay, if you are having a fallout with a lover, I'm getting that, you're taking it pretty bad here, Cancer. You're having to take a break away from the situation, if anything. You're taking a much needed break away from this relationship to recuperate so you can think straight. Taking time away from negative thoughts about the situation. Or even just going over in your mind how it could be, should have been, or why was it this way, why'd they do that? Those kind of questions that we tend to get into at times when we're going through things like this. I'm also getting, that you're probably not communicating with this person right now. You may have felt like you had to guard yourself from this person, is what I'm getting, Cancer, for some of you. Like maybe you didn't fully trust all the way in this situation, or this person's communication or lack thereof, and just the way they went about loving you, put you on the defense, is what I'm getting. And due to the fallout, this fallout that you're going through, I'm getting that, you're kind of coming out of that being on defense. You're kind of more relaxed. You've let your guard down because maybe you're not around this person, so you feel like you don't have to have your guard up, is what I'm getting. You tried. I believe you tried in this relationship. You tried to make this work. You kept either getting lies from this person, or hearing things about this person that were in the negative, that caused you to pull away and want to take time out. It's like you had to recuperate your energies. You were depleted. Okay, I feel that that's really what happened here for some of you. That this lover or this person, they caused you to believe that you couldn't trust them for whatever they did. You never really felt completely at ease, I don't believe, with this person. Maybe at the very, very beginning, you may have felt at ease with this person, but it seems like um, it wasn't long into the relationship that you were already guarding your heart, pulling back. Okay. So we're going to check on your partner or your person's energy now, Cancer. And they do have the Page of Pentacles in the upright. So why does Cancer's person have the Page of Pentacles here in the upright? And the Four of Wands in the reverse. Okay. This person, I feel like this person was kind of out of control, or threw caution to the wind. This type of person, what I'm getting, maybe for some of you, um, could have been somebody that was a little bit overbearing as far as their emotions. You want somebody that's emotional, and you want someone that loves you, but you don't want somebody that's all over the place with their emotions either. Kind of maybe like, if they had an emotion, like it was dramatically exaggerated, or it was, um, I'm almost getting like maybe this person drank. Um, this person could have been somebody that drank, somebody that just kind of did whatever they wanted without really a lot of consideration to how that was affecting you, is what I'm getting. Okay. This person, I am seeing the King of Cups in the reverse here. I'm getting that this person could have had Cancer like yourself, Scorpio or Pisces in their chart. And it seems to me like their emotions were never really, I don't know, I'm just getting the feeling that this person never learned how to control their emotions. Or, yeah, that's what I'm getting. This person never really learned how to control their emotions. They were just all over the place. As far as if they were having a bad day, then everybody knew about it. If they something bothered them, they weren't shy about. They didn't use any kind of filter. They didn't use any kind of thinking about how is this going to come across to this other person when they said something or did something. And it could be because this person drinks, is what I'm getting. Okay. I feel like this person knows that they were off balance, totally off balance. This person had issues with remaining balanced in their emotions. And, they're not really happy with the consequences of not being able to succeed maybe in past relationships with other people. This person may have not totally ever had a good relationship, is what I'm getting. They may have never had a relationship that worked out, and it may have been largely to do with them. Okay, I'm not saying that we all do not add our own piece to it, and that we're all not responsible for our share in it, because we are. But I get that this person, even with Mother Teresa, would have had cause problems. This is what I'm getting. And this can be vice versa. This could be you I'm talking about for some cancers, okay? But that's what I'm getting. And I'm also getting that this person wants a brand new start here. They want to offer something maybe to you, Cancer, to get back with you. Or this person is just moving on to the next relationship and offering like a brand new start. Like, they can kind of put it all behind them and forget about it. Like I said, it's probably relationship after relationship where this person had problems. And it's like they want to make a new start without really working on themselves and just offer a brand new, love to someone else. Or this could be that they're offering, they want a brand new start with you, is what I'm getting as well. Okay. Like, let's just forget about all that. But they haven't worked on themselves, they haven't changed. So it's just going to go back to the same way, right? When they don't work on themselves and they say they're going to change, they can't possibly change forever or for any good length of time because they haven't worked on themselves. They're going to start falling back into those old patterns that they never took the time out to work on, is what I'm getting with this person. So it looks like, yeah, they're hopeful to have a new start. They know that it failed, that the relationship is failing. Okay. So both of your energies together, I am getting the Nine of Cups. So let's see what that's about. You both wanted this to work. Why does Cancer and their person have the Nine of Cups here? Don't forget, we do have a lot of planets in retrograde right now. I think there's like 4 of them in retrograde. So that is going to, give people opportunities to go back and make things right. So there could be reconciliation with this person. If they're willing to work on themselves. Why does Cancer have the Nine of Cups here with their person? Sorry if that was too loud. And I have the Lovers in the reverse again up here. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. I have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and I have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So the two of you together wanted this to work. You had good intentions. Everybody, felt like they were, when you came together, felt like they knew what they wanted. They were getting you both were getting what you wanted out of the relationship for a time. Um, Again, this is kind of indicative of somebody that could be maybe acting kind of single, or maybe yeah, acting like they're kind of, not in a relationship. That's what I'm getting. Now that could be you, or it could have been both of you acted that way. But I am seeing the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm seeing the Lovers in reverse again. Long-term relationship, if that's what this is here. You're having that falling out. You're having, by having this fallout of this relationship, it's allowing you to come out of this Eight of Swords for both of you, and to be able to come away from the negativity. Feeling kind of like you can't see straight. Like, what did I do? You may be saying to yourself, Cancer, what did I do to cause this? What did I do to make this person hate me? Or what did I do to make this person treat me this way? But the reason that you're having the fallout is because you need to peel back. You need to get away from this person, or you need to have time at least to come out of this negative thinking of, what did I do? How did I contribute to this? And it gives you time to see that they played a big role in this as well. Okay? If not more, is what I'm seeing here. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like a fallout from a long-term relationship, or something that you went into. If you weren't together for a long time, you certainly had intent on that's what it was going to be. And, it just didn't work out. There was issues. There was, maybe this person lied to you a lot. Maybe this person drank. This person definitely wasn't balanced, or isn't balanced in a relationship. They may seem balanced when they're off by themselves and not in a relationship. They may come across real charismatic, and you're drawn to them. But then once somebody starts interacting in a relationship with them, that's when they start getting, or that's when you can start seeing that they're off balance. Okay? That's what I'm getting for this person. But it looks to me like they're ready to start it over with you. Okay, so let's see what Cancer's, what is your desire here? You have the Ten of Swords. Ouch. Okay, your desire is to come out of this Ten of Swords, out of this pain and agony. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Cancer? Yeah. Okay, so what I'm getting here, Cancer, for you is you needed this time out, this pause. Difficulty in relationships with this person. You're not being able to build on a relationship that's going to amount to something that's going to generate something that's going to be of substance, something that's going to last, something that's growing and getting better. This one is like you're in the relationship and it's kind of stagnant, stuck, and not going anywhere. Okay. So, yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse for you, Cancer. So the wheel moved in this relationship for you, Cancer, to get you to see clearly what's going on here. You're in a lot of pain. You have a lot of pain here. This person betrayed you. They may have backstabbed you. They may have said lies about you to family or friends. They could have told many, many lies that severely hurt you. And you didn't expect that from this person, because you thought, you were both going to be growing forward with your hopes and dreams. Why would somebody do that? Right? Why would somebody jeopardize a relationship self-sabotage a relationship that they want to turn out good, that they had every intention of it turning out good, right? That's what I'm getting here. But this person was off balance to begin with. They came into the relationship off balance. They came into this relationship not knowing how to deal with their emotions. They may have never known how to deal with their emotions. Maybe that's the way they were raised. Maybe their emotions were never, given consideration by whoever raised them. And so they just kind of grew up, or they were given, it could be the other way too. It could be that maybe their emotions were always given into. So every time they got upset or anything like that, they were catered to. So they learned to always just throw tantrums or throw, um, fits or whatever to get their way. And so when you're raised that way, you're going to continue it, right? I'm seeing that this person, this way of living, this way of being with this person, they're never going to have a successful relationship until they go within and are able to work on themselves. Okay. It's always going to be off balance. It's always going to cause problems in their relationships as long as they continue down this path. And the end result isn't, it not working out. But they're always ready to come around with a brand new start. Okay. Without working on themselves. Okay, so let's see what their desire is. Yours clearly here is getting out of this pain and agony. Being able to pull back enough to have clarity, to see what's going on. The wheel has moved for you, so you are going through some kind of a karmic cycle here. This could be a karmic relationship for you to learn something about yourself. Okay, let's see what their desire is here. They have the King of Wands and the reverse. Okay. Person's hiding low self-esteem. This person could be underneath or even subconsciously, without even realizing it, not believing in themselves. Okay. Yeah, this person, I feel like this person covers up their insecurities, covers up their lack of confidence within themselves with, some kind of toxic behavior. It doesn't have to be drugs. It doesn't have to be drinking. It could be anything that somebody does to preoccupy. It could be being on the Xbox for 12, 18 hours a day or whatever, or on the computer, on the internet. It could be anything like that. You get the drift. Something that's occupying them so much that they never have to focus on why they're thinking what they're thinking, why they're feeling what they're feeling. They never have to try to see how their behavior is affecting the other person. Okay. This person could be a soulmate. I'm getting the I have the Six of Pentacles here, which it does speak to give and take in a I believe because of the King of Wands and the reverse, it caused this person not to be able to give equally to you. They may have wanted to give to you equally, but I believe they couldn't because they were just so. This is almost like somebody that has low self-esteem, and they cover it up. They may not even think they have low self-esteem, right? And they're not able to meet somebody halfway, but they're not even aware of that they're not meeting someone halfway. This could be someone that was catered to when they were young, And so they were always given. Somebody was always giving to them. And even though they weren't able to build their self-confidence up by doing certain things and being praised for it because they did do something. It could have been just somebody that was spoiled and this person was never allowed to like achieve things honestly, or not honestly, but they were never allowed to achieve things to where they could build their self-confidence up, but praised anyway, even though they weren't working on themselves. Like, it doesn't matter how you act or who you are, you're just great. And so they weren't taught any skills. They weren't allowed to build on learning how to go out and do things to build their confidence up. Is what I'm getting. Okay, there's a lot of layers to that. So therefore, they're not able to give, evenly in a relationship because they never had to. If I'm perfect, but deep down inside, I know I'm really not, because they sense it, right? They feel it. But everyone just thinks I'm just great, then I'll just be this person that everyone thinks is great, or at least their parents or whoever raised them thought they were great. So they're just staying in that kind of mind frame. Now they do have the devil here in the reverse, which shows, like I talked about, it could be somebody that, watches Xbox for 12, 14 hours a day to escape. This person could feel like they don't really have a lot of options as far as moving forward successfully in life, is what I'm getting. Like, maybe they don't have a lot of skills. This will go for some cancers, not all, right? But your person may feel like maybe that's something that they could work on to gain the opportunities out there that they feel like other people have that they don't, maybe. So I'm not getting like they don't feel like they have a lot of options, a lot of wiggle room here. Okay, so let's look at your blocks, Cancer. Let's see here. We do have the Four of Wands for you in the reverse. Why does Cancer's block have the Four of Wands here? Queen of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. And Temperance in reverse, okay? So, your block is that I believe you want like a sound relationship. You want structure to your relationship. You want to feel like you're safe, like you have a safe haven to go to, someone you can rely on. You want to feel like you have that security in your relationship, in your life. You want that person like maybe a Rock of Gibraltar type person where you know that they've got you and you've got them. When times are low for you, you could go to them, vice versa. But I'm feeling because it wasn't like that you didn't have that, brought your confidence down. Because you have the Queen of Wands here in the reverse. I feel like you were feeling, Cancer, that because being around this person, we start picking up their energies, right? So if this person was feeling down, I feel like it rubbed off on you, and you were starting to feel like, that you were the one that couldn't make things happen. It was your fault that things weren't successful here. And I feel like you put a lot of work into it, Cancer. You really put a lot of work into it. You've got the Nine of Wands here. It is in the reverse. I feel like you put a lot of work into this relationship. You tried really hard. You definitely tried as much as you could in this relationship. And, with Temperance here, I feel like you need to be healed. There's some healing that you need to do. Being in this relationship, I feel like it was blocking you from working on yourself and being able to overcome some of the issues here of being able to recognize, how much of this is that person's ordeal and how much of it's mine. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there. It's like being able to recognize what kind of situation you want to stay in and what kind of situation you need to move away from. And so, with the Nine of Wands here, I feel like you're coming out of that. You're going to be coming out of that. Your eyes are opening more. You have Temperance here for healing. Oops. And, that you'll be able to start working on your self-confidence, your self-esteem. Sometimes we don't realize how much it's affected our self-esteem. You may feel like you don't have a self-esteem problem for some of you, but the more you stay away from the situation where someone else isn't willing to work on themselves, and they're kind of like either keeping yourself in the relationship stuck, or the relationship's not growing, it's just agitating you, and then you're getting mad at them, and so it's just a no win-win situation. It does tear at your self-esteem. Okay. All right, so let's find out what's going on with their block. They do have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay. It's going to be somebody that has a hard time apologizing for what they did. Maybe they don't think they did anything. That's what I'm getting. This person may think that it's all you. Could be dealing with a Taurus, or they have Taurus in their chart. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or they have that in their chart. And the Lovers here, it could be a Gemini. Okay, so their block is, this lifestyle of self-gratification, self-fulfillment, fulfilling themselves of pleasurable things to the point of maybe causing a detrimental to the relationship, is what I'm getting. Okay? Causing them to not be able to make a successful marriage or a successful long-term commitment. This person lacks energy, I feel at times. It's like they put all their energy into the wrong thing, is what I'm getting, actually, is what that's telling me. They're putting their energy into the wrong thing. This person goes after their passion, and it's usually things that are in the negative. What I mean by that is something that is detrimental to the relationship and not beneficial toward the relationship. So that would mean like maybe being lazy, maybe being self-absorbed, maybe being all about what they enjoy doing. It could be sitting around drinking beer all day long. It could be maybe not coming home and being out with friends all the time. Anything like that that's detrimental to the relationship, because it seems to me like this person, when they like doing something, they do it to excess. Instead of doing it, like, I'll be gone, hun, I'll be gone for this and this amount of time, I'm going to go do this, and then they're home. They just seem like they go excessively into whatever it is they're enjoying doing. Okay. And it causes problems in the relationship. So I feel like that's their block, is that they are satisfying, indulging to their pleasures. This is what I'm getting. And it's causing difficulty for them to have a long-term relationship. And they have a hard time apologizing, this person, is what I'm getting. They may apologize when they think they're going to lose you. And I'm not sure that they're that sincere. They may feel like they're being sincere, but if they were really sincere, they'd want to change the habit for the future, not just apologize just to get you back and then take you back into the same cycle again, right? Okay, so let's see what your outcome is here, Cancer. I do have the Page of Wands and the reverse. You're feeling stuck of moving forward with your own creativity, with your own energy, with your own ability to start something that's going to be constructive and take you places. It's making you second guess yourself. Yeah, the Ten of Wands in reverse. So you're coming out of this a little bit here, Cancer. You're realizing just how much of a burden the situation has been. You're willing to put it down. You're willing for a time anyway. You're willing to put it down for a time anyway. The Seven of Pentacles does speak to having patience with someone, as far as in a relationship that you've put a lot of work into. You may want to think about, well, if this person gets help, I can wait for them, to heal, and then they'll be better, And the Seven of Pentacles does speak to that when it's in the reverse like this, because you put a lot of work into this relationship, and it could feel like just something you should just throw away. Like you might just say, no, I want to get away from this person. It's not going anywhere, and I'm not waiting. I waited long enough. They never changed. They're not going to change, and that could be very true. Okay, that could be very true, and that's probably why you're putting these burdens down. Okay. Yeah, it's stopping you from moving forward with your creativity, with your desires and passions that are constructive. Okay, it's causing you to self-doubt yourself, that you can't go out there and maybe make it on your own, that you can't, something that you've always wanted to do, that you cherish, something that you were passionate about. It's making you self-doubt yourself that you can make that leap and do what it is that you really want to do at your core. Is what I'm getting here. Okay, let's look at their outcome here. They have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, start dropping stuff. Let me switch decks here for their last couple of cards here to get a clarification. Actually, I'm going to go this way. Okay, so why does Cancer's person have the Nine of Pentacles here for their outcome? I'm getting this person likes to be in a relationship. Even though they may act like they don't like being in a relationship, or their behavior, they may not say they don't like being in a relationship, but their behavior is, they want to be in a relationship, but they want to act single too. Does that make sense? Some of you? They got Judgment in the reverse. They do have the Knight of Wands here in the upright. This person could be a charmer. And I do have Justice in the reverse. So they do have Judgment in the reverse. And they do have Justice in the reverse. So the universe is judging them quite harshly, or they could feel that you are, Cancer, that you're judging them way over the top here, like they're not being treated fairly. When all they wanted to do was be in a relationship, that would be their story. All I wanted to do was be in this relationship. I don't know why you're being so judgmental against me, and why you're judging me, and you know, finding such, you know, problems with me. Like it's all my fault, is what I'm getting. They may have come across that way. They're a bit of a charmer here with this Ace of Knight here. This person could have charmed you. This person has the ability to bring you back again and again by their charm. I do believe they do want to be in a relationship, but they just don't know how to do it, or they're just not successful with it. They want to be in a relationship, Cancer, is what I just got, but they want it on their terms, okay? It's all about them, is what I'm getting. It's like, I want to be in this relationship with you, but this is how we live our life, and this is how I do. This is how I do me. You know, what about you? What about Cancer? How Cancer does Cancer, right? It doesn't seem to, they just feel like you should just figure it out. You know, like you should just be able to handle you, which is somewhat true. We should each be responsible for what we want to do and what we want to get out of a relationship. But, you know, I mean, there is a point when it's taking the relationship down, when it's just unhealthy. It's toxic, is what I'm getting. This is a toxic situation here, is what I'm getting. Okay, it's not you just being over picky, or you, you know, drawing a line in the sand and saying, okay, you know, you need to put so much into the relationship, and I'll put so much into the relationship, and then I'll be happy. That's not the case here. The case is that they want it all their way, and you're just supposed to be happy with that, you know. So that's what I'm getting for your reading, Cancer. Some of this will resonate for some of you, and some of you it will not. But that was your reading. So please, you know, take into consideration that this person needs to work on themselves, and they have to want to do it. It can't be that you want them to, because that just normally 9 times out of 10 that doesn't work out. Okay, they have to want to do it. Anyway, I'm wishing you all the best. Okay, so please do like, subscribe, and share, and take care out there. Okay, all right, bye, Cancer.